Hey, my people, I'm back. John Wick. Um, you know, there's so much happening in this country. From Donald Trump, Ronald McDonald doing all the wicked stuff that he's been doing, and of course, uh, giving two women to be quiet, how they explain it, and so that was criminality. He's been found wanting so many times. It is time to impeach him. It is time. And we really don't care about what the evangelicals think, the things that they're saying. Oh, there's going to be a confrontation and this and that. And if they try to impeach Trump, we don't care what you think, idiot people. You say you believe in God, but it looks like to me you believe in the devil, because that's all Trump is the devil. That's all he is. And so it is so much happening. And I'm here to tell you that white supremacy is destroying this country. It is breaking down that which is authentic, those things that are landmarks, those things that when our forefathers wrote the Constitution, and I personally believe that God gave it to them, it was established for the people, by the people, to serve the people. And so what we're seeing today is what the people saw in Germany when they elected Hitler as their president, and he turned around and destroyed the country. And so with his white supremacy, he destroyed that country. And so got the big head, and then he wants to conquer all. And so in this country, United States of America, it is being torn down from within, the very fabric of our intellectual status that God gave us, the Constitution and democracy. Democracy doesn't support white supremacy, racism, prejudice, bias, bigotry. It doesn't support that. So why do people support it? Because they're racist, okay? And so there is so much going on. And so as we look at the judicial system, it is wicked. It is one of the branches of our government, but our government has been infiltrated with sick-minded, demented people who say they are intelligent, but they're not intelligent. And they may have book smarts, but they're not intelligent, because anytime you can send a young girl to jail for 51 years, okay, for protecting herself from a rapist and a human trafficker, okay, someone that had caught her up and held her in that, and she finally got her loose by shooting that crazy nigga. And of course, the judge want to give her life, but then the people spoke and took it back to court and whatever else they did. Now he wants to give her 51 years. Okay, let me tell you, stand your ground law is for white people only. When black people and people of color of other nationalities stand their ground, they're put in jail or they're condemned to some extent. So we really have to voice what's wrong with this country, because it is being torn down. And if we don't say anything, it's going to keep on being torn down by these white racist people. No, it's not colored people that are committing terrorism in this country. It is white racist people. Okay, know that. And so we cannot sit in. Let me say this. Listen, if you're sitting back saying nothing, and you saying things like to black people who are standing up and being activists, well, you need to just leave that alone, because there's nothing you can do about that. And things of that nature, I want to let you know who and what you are. You are a Uncle Tom house ass nigga. Only people that does stuff like that, if you're black, that's what you are, a straight up nigga. So Let me tell it. If don't nobody else tell it, I'll tell it. Because you got to be stupid to think that this country is great after all of the atrocities that it has committed and is committing. How the police is ravishing people and our young people being beat up for traffic violations, something small. And this was the ideology of white people when we were freed from slavery. They took a misdemeanor and made a federal crime out of it so that they can do what? Put us back in slavery to work for them and build for them and pick their cotton for them. You hypocrites, you hypocrite white racist people. I'm here to tell you, God is against you. You will not go to heaven. You hypocrites, you will not go to heaven. You act just like the hypocrites, Pharisees, Sadducees, and you act just like them in this country because you're against all that is right. Just like the Pharisees. They were the ones that were supposed to be upholding the law, but they were the same ones that were hurting innocent people and suppressing true laws and unfolding their own consciousness on the people, establishing their own righteousness. And I'm telling you, this country in a large way is establishing their own ideology, their own righteousness. And I'm here to tell you, your righteousness is as filthy rags, the Bible says. That's right. Filthy rags, because you hypocrites say you're Christians. But I'm here to tell you, your actions tell me you are the children of the devil. All of the evil you doing. And when somebody speak out against your evil, you got so much to say about them. And you got to say, well, you're the reason why racism is still in this country. Am I really the reason because I'm speaking out against your evil actions? You're a hypocrite, you're delusional, you don't know no better. Because you're still doing what you've been doing. And you're going to keep on doing it because you're stubborn, you're rebellious, and you're not going to change. It trips me out. This country, in a large way, in every facet of this country, they're hypocritical, just like Facebook. They take me off of Facebook because I said that the country, the flag represents the country, and the country represents the people, and the people are white racist people. Therefore, I kneel. They took me off of Facebook for a month. And then I had put some teaching on there right before they took me off. They spammed it, and it was talking about stubbornness, and they spammed this. Okay, this is not according to our community, and so on and so forth. So they spammed it and they deleted it. But and then they took me off again because I said something I can't remember. And in any case, you taking me off for saying truth, things that are right, but you leave nakedness on Facebook like that's okay. People with their hands all in people's butts and with their vaginas, they come straight through Facebook. And if you click on it, you see nakedness. You got people coming at you about nakedness and so on and so forth, and sexual impropriety. You are hypocrites, Facebook. And you know what, people, you just need to get off of Facebook. Find another means. Because if you can't speak the truth, they're impairing our ability to speak the truth. We have a constitutional right to speak the truth, to say things that are right, that are wholesome. And they are taking us off of Facebook because it's not according to their standards. And so I'm telling you, this country has been compromised. It is weak. It cannot be great. And I'd be glad when everybody see it, including the politicians and every elected official in this country, see it, that this country cannot be great. So you need to just stop saying that. I understand what you're saying, but it cannot be great if it's going to continue to frown on our Constitution, frown on people's constitutional rights, take away our liberty. You keep talking about this is the great country, this is the greatest country. No, you just like a lot of them third world countries, wicked, barbarians. Because thing is, you have a front and you act like you got it going on and you act like you intelligent, but you push buttons, you type in text, and you tell certain people to kill certain people. You wicked people. You're wicked, America. You're wicked. You elected officials, a lot of you are just crooked people. You're crooked. And we need to stand up, black people, and be authentic, be genuine, be real. Because ain't nothing like the real thing. All these phony white people in these offices that's coming forth with this racist voter suppression, and these niggas ain't getting criminalized. They're not being incarcerated for their actions. And then they still winning on top of voter suppression. And we still looking back and we still talking. Yeah, I'm talking. Everybody need to talk. The next move, we need to come together. In the next move, we need to march on Washington. We need to march on these cities. We need to march. You dig what I'm saying? We need to march. We need to speak out against the wicked things that are going on in this wicked country because they have turned their backs to God. This country has turned its back to God. Okay, you need to know it. You need to stop acting like you don't know it. You need to stop acting like something else is happening. The devil is a liar. This country is weak, wicked. Its actions is wicked. It trips me out that you got men raping women, our beautiful women, white and black, and getting away with it with 90 days probation. But that young woman who shot that idiot who was raping her and keeping her as a whore, she shot the nigga and killed him. She was supposed to. She was defending herself. And I'm saying, people, listen, don't let them take all the guns from you. No, because these white supremacists, they all buying the guns up and they are all practicing shooting. Okay, them idiots got nerve to make videos of what they're doing. They got nerve to make videos of the KKK and these idiots talking about white supremacy and demeaning black people like we did them some wrong. For you to demean black people because of their skin color, the source of your problem, white people, racist dogs, is demonic. I have to call you what it is, you know, and I have to say that you're dogs because dogs turn on the young and eat the young. Okay, dogs vomit, turn around and sop it up after vomiting it out. Dogs will bite the hell out of you for no reason. So I have to call you dogs. Okay, so don't get mad at me because I'm just calling it what it is. I'm calling you what you are. And so if you're a white supremacist, then you're a dog because you have raped our women. You have raped our women, castrate our men. People, castration is white folks cutting off our penis in our nuts. To be blunt, tell it like it is. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Oh, you got to be politically right and don't speak that way. Shut the hell up, you weak people. You weak, abominable barbarians. Because you kill people, then you turn around and tell people, oh, you have to be politically correct. You're a liar, you're a hypocrite, you're phony, you're fake and a facade. I'm here to tell you. And it's just upsetting for white supremacy to be in all of our government branches trying to warfare against that which is right, trying to gain ground so they can be in charge. And I'm here to tell you, they that are first shall be made last. God is going to see that you're last, white racist people. It's only a few of you now. It used to be a whole lot of you. Okay, it used to be 95% of you niggas. Now, it's maybe half. And then some of them is coming to the knowledge of the truth. So they're becoming good white people. And I love them. I love white people. I love black people. They my people. I love my people, of course. But I love white people too, that are sensible, that do the right thing, that speak out against racism, that take a stand against this barbarianism of these white racist people. They don't even have no shame for the evil that they display. You need to know, okay? You need to talk about it. It's been in the incarceration system, okay? And that has been compromised too, where you putting black people in jail and giving them years that they should not have. And you letting white people with their white privilege behind. You're letting them go get away with murder. You're putting an ankle bracelet on them. You're sending them home, giving them probation. You're giving them a fine. You liars, you dumb judges, you dumb, deaf and dumb judges. Man, raped a woman, put something in her drink, took the white woman out and raped her repeatedly. Left her there on her face to die. She got up, she reported it, she did everything she was supposed to do. And when this nigga, after a couple of years or two, they take this nigga to court, and guess what? He gets fined $400. And he gets some, 3 years of probation. Let me tell you something. You are wicked white people. If you're racist, if you're biased, if you're prejudiced, if you're a bigot, okay? If you're apartheid, whatever, if you are incarcerating black people for the wrong reason, and you're falsifying evidence, and you're getting caught doing it with your dumb selves, okay? There's a hell for you. God is going to send you there, and death and hell will be cast into the lake of fire. You're going there. You will not get in heaven with your wicked selves. Don't tell me, people, oh, you got the love. Oh, I love. Let me tell you, you weak people that say that, you don't have enough sense to know that you need to speak out against what's going on because you're afraid. And then you lace that with, well, you have to love. Your love is weak and phony, phony Christian. Get real love. Real love will speak the truth. Dr. King spoke the truth. White racist people didn't like it, huh? And then they turned around and killed him. On the same day that he was in Memphis, in that hotel on the 3rd floor, I believe, 2nd or 3rd floor, the police was told to stay home. Well, you're home, be home today. You're off today. There was a lot of things implemented so that can happen. And that dirty rat got away with it. Let me tell you something. Dr. King spoke the truth, and he didn't fear for his life. Like some of you weak black people, like some of you weak Christians. And you weak Christians want to protect your entity in your church, in your government funds, so you don't say much. You weak Christians. I'm sick of this mess. I'm sick of the people got a tail between their legs. You look like dogs that is afraid. You need to know, and I'm telling you, you need to stop this weakness, stop this foolishness, and begin to speak out. How in the hell Trump did all the criminality he has done before he ran for the presidency, and then he did it during the presidency, and then he's still doing it after you niggas put him in the office, and you haven't impeached him yet. You're wicked, okay? Yes, you remind me of Israel with their wicked selves. Oh yeah, you got to know it. And you know, I use the word nigger because when white people were using the word niggers, demeaning us, talking down about us, calling us niggers while they were lynching us, putting a rope around our neck and stringing us up, hanging us high, killing our men and women, castrating our men, cutting their genitals off so they can't procreate. You hideous, demented dogs. Because you want to stifle our growth so you can be many against the few. Well, God is going to change that. And if you wicked white people start another civil war in this country, guess what? You're going to lose again because God is against your evil, your racism, your bigotry, your prejudice, your apartheid. I don't have no problem with people taking back what belongs to them. You took it from the Africans, now the Africans is taking it back. And all I got to say is Africans learn how to fight, learn how to shoot. Because if you're going to take it back, you're going to have to win taking it back or you're going to look like a bunch of fools. Okay, you need to get strong. All of this slavery stuff going on in these other countries and United States is quiet about that. All these young women are coming up missing and human trafficking is everywhere. And some of that stuff is being kept quiet. You ain't doing nothing about it. United Nations isn't doing anything about it. How in the hell you gonna try to enslave someone in this day and time? We all need to get together, go over there and take them niggas out. At least teach them to fight for themselves. Ain't no way in the world you gonna put me in slavery. I will fight to the death. I'm a minister of the gospel, but ain't no way in hell you gonna put me in slavery, you wicked white people. Ain't no way. You kill me first. I said it on Facebook one time. I said, give me freedom, liberty, or give me death. And some black person said, well, I think that's what they really want. That's what they really want. Nigga, is you crazy? What that means is, you try to take my freedom, I'm going to fight for it. You're going to have to kill me to keep me away from my freedom and liberty. That's what that means. Ain't no way in the world you going to put me in slavery again. And that's why black people, we must Black Wall Street come together so we can be strong in numbers. So we can vote. Vote these niggas out of the offices. That means something. We got the wrong people in these offices, in the Congress, in the Senate, in the House of Representatives, in the mayor office, in vice presidents and presidency. Oh, these niggas are everywhere. These cockroaches have come out of the woodwork with their racism. Keep calling the police on innocent black people who aren't doing anything. And they're the ones are your terrorists. You need to make it a crime for people to call on the police on somebody that hasn't done nothing wrong. Take them niggas to jail. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm supposed to be upset because Sandra Bland's, she got stopped for a traffic light, ended up in the jail, and ended up dead by the hands of them white people. And I'm here to tell you, lawsuits are not good enough. We need these white people in jail. We need these racist niggas in jail. You need to know it. And you need to stop perpetrating like you care so much. You don't care about nothing if you letting this stuff continue to go on and not say nothing and not put up a fight, at least intelligent fight. We got to come with some intelligence, okay? Some intellectuality. We must come forth with some intelligence. We must take the Constitution and slap these racist people in their face with it. Take them to court. March on Washington. March on these cities. Get the mayor that's in there out because he's wicked. Because he's supporting the captain supporting these wicked blue suits. Oh, they were in a situation they had no power. You know what? You don't have no more wisdom than that. You cannot diffuse a situation. All you can do is go in like a damn monkey and wrap a black person up and beat the hell out of him, then put him in jail, and then find something from 5 years ago to keep him in there. You phony, you wicked doggone cops. Well, all of the cops are not wicked. Well, I am not talking about the ones that are not wicked. I know some good cops. My 2 nephews, they're sheriffs. They're good cops. His stepbrother is a cop. I'm sure he's a good one. There's a whole lot of good white cops. I've been stopped by from driving my car. I've been stopped by good white cops in other nationalities. There are good cops, but we're not talking about good cops. We're talking about bad cops. Dog it. What the hell is wrong with you? Weak people. You're weak. You need to stand up. You need to stop telling us we can't speak the truth about what's going on in this country. Stop calling this country great when you know it's not great. Because you can't be great built on atrocities. You can't be great compromising the integrity of our Constitution, allowing that to happen, allowing some old wicked white man to undermine our Constitution. The hell is wrong with you people? You these dumb white folks got black people saying, oh, don't say the nigger word. And then you put a big N there, and you dot, 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 with an apostrophe, an exclamation point. You act like fools. What the hell are you saying? The N word. You ain't saying nothing. The word is nigger. Nigger, niggers. Okay? And now that we know who are the true niggers, these racist white people, we need to put that word in the dictionary. Give it meaning like it has. And we know the meaning. Racist white people are your true niggas. They're castrating us. They're shooting us. They're killing us. Our activists. The FBI. What was that man's name that went after the Black Panthers? The Black Panthers were not evil people. They had a right to bear arms. Then you're going to take that right from them. Then the rest of you white people going to support that like that wicked man did something. It ended up killing the leaders. Black Panthers all to come back. White people are gathering together and they're getting guns. So what the hell is wrong with black people? You better go get you a gun. I'm going to get me one. I'm a preacher. I'm going to preach the gospel. And I'm here to let you know you're going straight to hell, you wicked white people. Okay? And it trips me out that, black people, their self-righteousness, they are just like Pharisees too. Don't say the word nigger. So my question is, how does that make you feel? Make you feel righteous because you don't say the word nigger? Nigger, is you crazy? Would you think the white people respect you now that you don't say the word nigger? They calling you niggers. And then I came along and I was talking to another brother, and the brother was sharing with me what they did to his lineage back in those times. They hung a couple of people in his family, didn't do nothing wrong. Okay, and then he told me another time where they were giving black people in slavery plastic money. Of course, back then they didn't think we were human because they told themselves we were animals. Then they worked the hell out of us. Went to a grave site where the black people were buried in front of their outhouses in that yard. They dug it all up. They were young bones, worn down, because they worked the hell out of those slaves. No respect, no honor, no mercy. The Bible says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. You have no mercy coming, you wicked white people. You need to know it. Castrating our men, calling us niggas. And you were the true nigga. You were the perpetrator. just like Zimmerman was the perpetrator against Trayvon, a young boy with Skittles and a soda, going home, walking with a hood on. You dummies, you dumb judicial people, you dumb. Make sure this video go, please. I'm here to tell it. Dumb people in the judicial system, raping our women, taking married women in the master's house. The master's raping our women, calling it, consensual. Well, they didn't say anything because you would have killed them or beat the hell out of them. But you were raping them psychologically. You had them bound and you raped them. A woman that's being raped must be still. Because if she don't, the man is going to beat the hell out of her and then kill her. So she has to be still, stop fighting. Okay? So that's no different than what they were doing to the black women, bringing them in the masters bringing them in their houses. They were masters of evil. Don't let nobody fool you. They were masters of evil. Racism, bigotry, prejudice, bias, apartheid, white supremacy, white privilege, stand your ground law, all this wicked mess. You white people, you're wicked. Sodomizing our children, our men, you nasty baboons, you despicable baboons. Christopher Columbus was a homosexual and named this country after his boyfriend. You wicked people. Castrating, cutting our heads off, burning us in the street, calling us niggas when you were the true niggas all along. Come on, come on, come on. Rise up, raise up, my people, raise up. Stop sitting back being afraid. Come together. Because what's going to happen is they're going to take all the guns from them. And then China going to attack us with 1 billion people. No, all they need is 1 million, 2 million. Send them over here with guns and bazookas and hand grenades and everything and attack all the civilians. Cut off the lifelines, the phones, and they can orchestrate it because wicked people are wicked people. So what are you talking about? Get rid of the guns. Guns are not killing people. Wicked people are killing people. And listen, don't you talk about black people killing black on black crime. Don't be stupid. There's a reason for that. And if you don't see it, that's your fault and your ignorance. White people kill white people at the same rate. Matter of fact, white people kill their own family members. Grandfather, grandmother, wife, husband, brother, sister, aunt, cousin. Kill their own family members, their own children. So what are you talking about? Black on black crime, like that's something out of the ordinary. There's a reason for black on black crime. White supremacy. And if you suppress and oppress and depress a people for 400 years in slavery, come out of slavery, oppress them another 200 years. To date, what the hell you think gonna happen? I grew up in the projects. And I saw what the white man was doing to black people. Yes, they draw that red line and keep you on one side and keep them on the other side. Wow. You need to wake up and smell the coffee because it's on. Yeah, it's on. It's cooking. Some stuff is brewing in this country. You need to wake up. Wicked system. Police killing our brothers, shooting them in the back with their coward selves, talking about I feared for my life. They were doing it without the phones. Now they're doing it with the phones. They were doing it without the body cam. Now they're doing it with the body cam because the mayor is supporting them. The captain, the lieutenant, they're supporting these wicked cops. Wake the hell up, please.